Welcome back to part 19 of our Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door playthrough. In this episode, we will just do some miscellaneous things before we start the next main mission. First, we'll talk to Luigi here. Well, I headed to Circuit Break Island and got me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. Want to hear what happened? Sure. Well, like I said, it's really a long story, but here goes. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard this incredible racket. We soon found out that they hold the kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding the awards ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there on the trophy they give to the winner was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. I decided right then and there the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart races before, so I thought it'd be okay. Boy, was I wrong. The karts were supercharged machines that would send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was everything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out there pronto. These drivers were crazed. But I worked up my courage and signed up anyway. And my race day finally came. I got one of the best karts. The big green number 1. I took my position at the start line. Lights went green. I stopped on the accelerator and something bad happened. I was in reverse. The big green number 1 went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off mid-scream. In one fell swoop, I dropped into last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other karts crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got into gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took the piece off of my trophy and added it to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me toward Jazz of Fraz town in the east. Then I heard that voice. Princess Eclair's voice echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess, random words would form poetry if spoken by your voice. I will most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that, I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport. And that's what's been up with me. I wonder what this guy's got to say. Yeah, I'm Torque, and I don't for a second think this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. What happens? He's in it for 1 second before he completely totals it. Idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he pays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. What are you doing over here? Chimneys, huh? I think he's giving me a hint, but we don't need that hint just for this very second. We'll be back here. I don't want to skip over the story. Just jump ahead. Let me get something to drink before we talk to this guy. We're gonna listen to them all, I think, yeah. I think we have enough money to, so. The Fearsome Demon. Ages ago, a city flourished here in peace and splendor, but it was destroyed in a single day by a demon from the dark beyond. Historians claim a great calamity befell the city, but nay, 'twas a demon. The city sank below ground, and one quarter of the old city became the demon's den. This demon put fear into the hearts of all men and sent out minions to take the land. And its den, its palace, grew rich with the treasure stolen from all over the world. Oh, what time is it? I didn't see what time I started this one again. Okay, I'm going to guess right about there. What does the other clock say? In order to increase its already formidable power, the demon created crystal stars to hold the essence of the heavens. One of these stars was placed in each country to exert the demon's influence. One of the castles built to contain these stars still stands near Petal Meadows. One day there came a hero who could vanquish the fell demon. The young toad from Petal Meadows was strong of arm, but shy of voice. All those around the boy teased him endlessly about the way he spoke. But when the demon cast his fearful gaze across the lands and reached out, the young toad used his strength and honor to defend his people, and he became a hero to all, despite his odd voice. There was a wise Goomba from Boggly Woods, gifted in knowledge of the world. When beasts rose to take the woods, this knowledgeable... I keep saying knowledgeable. This knowledge helped the people fight them. And this Goomba who knew the way that every monster would attack. She began to think of a way to banish all monsters from the land, like tattling. If there was another tale, just ask. The Stalwart Koopa. A Koopa who traveled the world alone learned of the darkness covering the land. He went alone wherever evil dwelt and banished it with shell and sheer bravado. The monsters grew to fear the scar-ridden Koopa, who thwarted them at every turn. The grave Koopa was finally taken in a trap set by him by the monsters. But then a Boo, who fought with the monsters, came and used her magic to free him. The brave Koopa's spirit had melted the heart of the cold Boo lass. The Boo used her powerful magic to learn more about the evil they faced. We cannot destroy this darkness alone, she decided, her face a grim mask. We need the Toad hero of Petal Meadows and the wise Goomba of Boggly Woods. The Boo's magic drew the four heroes together to send the demon from the world. And so the four heroes finally set out for the Palace of Shadow. If there's another tale, just ask. There's only 3 left. I think these stories should be longer. The power of the world-devouring demon was greater than any could imagine, but the wise Goomba soon realized that this was the power of the crystal stars. She thought of a way to take the stars and use them against the demon. She told the other heroes her plan and set it in motion, banishing their fears. The Boo's magic and the Toad's strength created a gap in the demon's defenses. In that moment, the brave Koopa seized the stars, and succeeded in badly damaging the demon. But even the brave Koopa's stroke was not enough to end the demon's reign. The wise Goomba thought of another use for the crystal stars in that dire hour. She suggested sealing the demon forever with the crystal stars. All agreed. The heroes matched their strengths with the power of the crystal stars, and they successfully sealed the demon's soul within the deepest part of the palace. Together they made it so that only all 7 stars could break the seal. After the demon was sealed within the palace's shadow, many refused to come near that place of terror. But as the years passed, entire generations forgot, and the penniless and the immoral began to congregate in this once barren place. This place soon became a populous harbor, the town of Rogueport. And some even begin to say that the underground city held a legendary treasure. They were unaware that the demons slept beneath them still. That's all the stories. So there is a chance that the 4 heroes are possibly the 4 creatures that keep cursing me. Possibly. No, we can't go down there just yet. What am I doing? I'm just wandering around. So let's go down to the harbor. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm dazing off thinking. I was thinking. And thinking I forgot what I was doing. Do you like that noose right there? I wonder what that was used for. They hang people here? This is a Nintendo game and they're hanging people. What's up with that? What, the Keyhole Key? Well, that place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none ever returned. Bet they met the bad end of the Pirates King's curse. Those guys were dumb. Keyhole Key? You mean the island where the treasure hoard of Cortez, the Pirate King, is hidden? So you want the treasure, eh? Fine, but keep out for the pirates. Pirate Curse'll get you. Keyhole Key, that's the cursed island. Don't get mixed up in that place for your own sake. No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier. For me, you know what I mean? There's gotta be a way to just poof and get rich. You know, poof. Yeah, I need that poof right now. Oh, you with the mustache. What's with the stink eye, eh? You got something to say? Right, then ask me anything. I'm like an encyclopedia. I can answer anything. Okie Key. Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from the Pirate King. Well, thanks a lot. She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. We know Flavio. He don't sail too often, though. Mostly he hangs out at Podley's joint on the plaza. I don't believe there's anybody here now. You know what we didn't do when we were in Twilight Town and the creepy steeple? I didn't look for any of those hidden stars. But it's not like we really have to have them. But if for any reason later I feel like I need to have them, I will go back and look for some more. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more? Ah! What is missing from my life? The tears at my very insides. I know. What do I lack? Romance, definitely. Romance, you say? Eh, I suppose one does need some romance in life. What other sweet, delectable fruit could make me so many wonderful pasta sauces? Ah, no, foolish Flavio. No Romas, no silly, you silly mad. What I need is romance. Wait, hold the horses. That is it. Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the pirate king. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me, a hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Do you not know the tale, the pirate's king treasure hidden on Keyhall Key? Ah, well, tales say that the pirate king Cortez did his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot, but not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror makes my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keyhall Key. But that will not stop Flavio. The treasure is there, yes, and I am going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the seven seas. What is that you're saying? You are looking for a treasure here in Rogueport? Why talk of such craziness? There's anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No, no, no. Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather mean show me. You are having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keyhall Key. You swine, you mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful man. No way. Well, no, I am confused. You are looking for things known as crystal stars. But now that I am thinking, a star-shaped stone was said to be in Cortez's hand. Or hoard. Did I say hoard? Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... Stop such thoughts. Flavio, you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio shall go with you to Keyhall Key. Of course the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha ha ha. You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it'll be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader, yes, and you will be captain. Danger and adventure, tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Ah, yes, so does you, Well, sadly a slight problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? She is the SS Flavion, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul. Don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty. She is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I could tell you, the proud ship can... Yes, did you speak? Yes, yes, of course, the problem has sprung up. I've forgotten about it. Let's see. She bewitches me. Here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest rank helmsman. They steer ships, you know. Now here's the real problem. The waters around Keyhall Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is how you say a pickle. Oi, Flavio. Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. And spit it out already. Okay, I'm sick of reading all this. I'm thinking he's called Admiral Bobbery. A salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas of late. Bossa boom, problem solved. Let us scout out his bobbery fellow and get him on aboard. You look suspicious, sir. Bah ha 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 ha. That gives it away. What about you, sir? Starboard ho, port ho, giant monster blooper ho, I'm practicing my hose. Are you practicing your hose? Oops. Can I get up there? Oops. Yeah, might. Yeah, might. What do you gotta say? Don't know if I should talk to these guys again or not, just for no reason. Yeah, what's true about rumors? East part of town, eh? Actually, I already know where I'm going, so let's just go there. Come on, Sherbert. This hole looks interesting. Let's see what we can do here. Well, what do you blokes want? You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. No, away with you. Well, we're gonna go in here first. I believe there is something here for me. Yipper. Gotta get me my shine sprites. You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Alright. I just remembered something I can do since I can roll up now. We're gonna do that right now. A slight 1-minute distraction. I never bothered to look up any recipes, so maybe we'll save that for later as well. Is this the house or is it the other house? Let's see here. This is the house. Well, look what we have here. That was worth the distraction. So when we go back in, where do we go? Oh, we come out here, huh? Nice. We're actually in a different house, but cool. So let's go back talk to Flavio, see what he's got to say. You found someone who matches Bobbery's description, but claims he is not him. Strange. I would ask someone who is knowledgeable about this neighborhood about this. Well, usually the most knowledgeable person in town could very well be a bartender. He talks to everybody. Let's see here. How about you? Admiral Bobbery? Yeah, I know of him. You know that house just west part of the wall in the eastern part of town. That's his. But I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Let's try again. What poppycock? Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator. You want me to do the job, So sorry, you have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. But that's just not cool. You want to see me beg or something? Is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keyhole Key. When I say no, what I mean is no. Well. What's the next move, Chief? Salty dog? Salty dude is going nowhere fast. I think I know who we should talk to. We should go talk to the bartender once again. You say Bobbery won't go to the sea, huh? Can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Oh, is that it? Now I see you want to mount an expedition to Keyhole Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. Please do, I can take it. Scarlet, huh? I don't feel like reading this. Fell ill, a virus, passing cold. No one knew. Uh-oh, she was gone. Blamed himself, of course. Maybe not. How do you know that? What a downer. Guess that's pretty good reason for hating the ocean. We have no choice. Got the old letter. Give him the letter to him. Yeah, why did you give him the letter long ago? You cruel, cruel man. You made him suffer this long? You made him suffer this long. He is such a cruel, cruel man. What? Oh, my Blabberton's beard? Not you again. How many times you entreat me? Entreat me? Is that how you pronounce that? My stance is firm. Now away with you. A letter, you say, for me? Scarlet, this is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love. If you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us. I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Barbary. He's going in there to commit suicide and blow up. Just kidding. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe. Bound for Keyhole Key. What time is it? Okay. So we could actually goof off if we wanted to. I'm just going to see what time it is. Looks like I still got time. So we can start the next chapter. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about cooking any of my items just yet. I don't think I have anything good anyway. But not the elder being mad at my brother. That's still the same. I do wish you'd come back and play sometime. Are you really busy? Are you going someplace far away, like a place nobody's ever been? That'd be fun, I'm jealous. From Petuni. And she's got some more of those mystical eggs. Ah, the smell of the sea. I'd forgotten how sweet a scent it can be. I know you'd get Bobbery on board, you wonderful mustached man, you. To you, I must say ahoy. I was wise to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well. My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies. Yes, preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. What do you say? Let's shove off. Very well, to the sea. Raise anchor, set sails for thrills and emotion. And romance and money. Our destination is Dread Keyhole Key. Wait up. This is X-Not-1 here. Come back, dude. I repeat, X-Not-1 here. Over. Roger, reading you 5 by. Infiltration is successful. X-Not Black aboard vessel. Repeat, X-Not Black is on board the vessel. Chapter 5. The Key to Pirates. The Key to Pirates. Month. Day. Over the protest of my crew, the SS Flavian has set sail. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? Ah, I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. Flavio is like one of my favorite characters in this whole game. I think he should be a partner if they ever make another Mario Party. Another day off of good wind. White clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartily. Month, day. Things are going smoothly, yet I am filled with dread. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Skull Captain casts his gaze. Red jewel shines and plays. Bossa Boom Bossa Boom Festival. The Stash Brothers' best of friends. 3 times red. Stash lands on his head. Blue Stash's belly 4 times is whacked. Let's hear those fireworks go boom. As the Boom Bossa Boom Festival. There's actually something there for us in that song. Yes, now we are talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear, no? The island is right before our eyes. Do you not see it? It is a mountain of treasure. Ho, ho, ho. I feel fabulous. Shall I tell you one of my many tales of raw bravery? No, it is no trouble at all. There I was, locked in a deadly combat with a sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail. I had the beast licked, for I am Flavio. He was giant, massive, a huge drink of man-eater. Even now, you know, I could take him, yes. Where was I? Oh, yes. But even then I smiled. Okay, he's repeating it. Great, he started again. A tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. There's Nowhere to escape to. We just have to listen until he's finished. If you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it too. Why in the what? Wait, what's going on here? The ship's stopping. Master Flavio, awfully sorry to interrupt this wicked story, but the ship stopped. Stopped, you say to me, after interrupting a story of passion and fury. Well, it is your job to keep the ship moving, yes? So take care of it. Oh, aye, Flavio. I'll get on it right quick. Wait a tick. Oh, what's that? Just wait a Goomba's stomping moment, you scallywags. Huh? Thought someone was there. Quit shoving, eh? I'm working over here. I say quit shoving. Uh-oh. They're here. What is this ruckus now? Who is here? Will someone tell me what is going on? Oh! They're upon us. The pirate ghosts. All of them rumors were true. What do? We gotta get out of here. Do not panic yourselves. This is just a dream that we all are having. Awake! Now, quickly move the boat. I don't think that's a possibility. There's just way too many of them. Don't panic, yeah. Relax, relax, I say. You must take it easy. Excuse me, listen everyone, if we could just form an orderly line without shoving. Forget that, make a path. Bobbery, look alive, man. We must get out of here. Abandon ship. Every rich, marvelous merchant for himself. Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? And yet we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. It pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now, eh? We must be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. The ship's flotsam washed in. Now we have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on the salty bounty of the sea, but then what, I ask? We have built a few huts from the washed up timbers. Port sweet SS Flavian. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. We still have no sign of Bobbery and the others, and my heart she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. Month day again. 3 days on the isle now, and the huts are all finished. We have carved a life out here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. Oi, Captain Stash. It ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. Whack-a-hoo! I'm Wacka. We've got some good weather today, right? Right? Makes me feel like nothing bad could happen on a day like today. Whack-a-doo. Oops! Whack-a-ow, don't hit me. We won't kill him just yet, but... Isn't there a, I thought there was a star around here. Did I just pass it up? Let's go over this whole area here. Could have swore there was a star around here somewhere. There it is. Captain, please help us. Flavio and Patch are in a huge fight. And what about you, Squinty? You turned to jelly when you saw all those ghosts. What are you talking about? You were the ones quaking in his boots, Fancy Pants. Did you just call me the great Flavio Fancy Pants? That's right, Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants. Why, you little Cyclops? Flavio demands satisfaction. You me hammers at dawn. That right be fine with me, by me. I can't wait to put a few dents in those fancy threads. They're here. Well, I don't think they're fighting no more. Me? Well, I guess I have no choice. I wish I had the other badge on. The one for, cold. Let's try Yoshi first. Didn't fly them back. Ouch. I want to tattle them. That's an ember, sort of a pale blue flame spirit, kind of spooky. Max HP is 8, attack is 3, defense is 0. Of course, since that thing is a flame, touching it will hurt. Didn't Mama teach you that? Looks like it is susceptible to ice and explosive attacks. So that's something. If you get hit by a flame attack, you'll catch fire, so try to guard well. Yes, you're a bloomin' beast, Captain Stash. Yeah, I shall stay here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Of course, Mario, perhaps you could handle the exploration of this island. What if I just say no way, pal? Ah, well, we cannot just sit here and sun ourselves all day like mermaids, huh? Someone wants to get out there and look around. This is not a thing to be argued. So we'll decide this fair and square. Everyone all in favor of Mario exploring the island? Raise your hands. They don't have hands, except for the toad. There you have it. What do you have in here, buddy? Ice Storm is nice, but I have an Ice Hammer. Let's just equip it now before I forget. Ice Smash, there we go. I still have one more. We don't need this now, but we might need it soon. But I could just put it on anyway. Hammer Throw could come in handy. And we are just about ready to call this a video. Just gonna look around real quick in this area. I think there might be a star here somewhere. Felt like there's one in the water or something. Am I correct or am I incorrect? There it is. Now I'm just gonna see if there's any on land real quick. I do know there are some somewhere around in here. Just maybe not right here. Okay. We're calling this a video, and we will start this up again in our next part. So, that's the end of this video. So, thanks for watching.